Ethan, you have piqued my interest.
Have I?
You seem to be convinced that Shannon's father's going to be released, yet you only hinted at the evidence. Must be quite significant.
Perhaps Ethan has the good manners not to want to discuss business at dinner.
This is a case that has a personal impact on almost everyone in this room, not just Shannon.
I really can't discuss this.
My mother lied about everything.
Your mother?
Shannon, this is hardly the time or place.
I want them to know the truth. My mother testified that my father physically and verbally abused me. That never happened. My father loved me. He never mistreated me.
What about all the other evidence? I mean, I don't remember.
I agree with Ethan. I really don't think dinner's the place to discuss it.
Didn't I hear you say something about the fact that the evidence against Pressman was planted?
Which evidence?
Well, I suppose it's not going to jeopardize anything to discuss it here. I have reason to believe that Cassandra was not murdered in the gardener's shed.
Of course she was. The police found traces of her blood on Pressman's pruning shears.
Because they received an anonymous tip. From whom?
Perhaps one of the other gardeners.
No, they were both off that day. As a matter of fact, they were in Los Angeles when the murder was committed and when the anonymous tip was made to the police.
Ethan, you seem absolutely convinced of Frank Pressman's innocence.
Yes, and soon I won't be the only one.
If you know the murder didn't take place in the gardener's shed, where do you think it happened?
Somewhere else on the estate.
It all occurred a long time ago. And even if Frank Pressman is innocent, how would you expect to prove that anyone else is guilty of killing Cassandra?
At least I have one thing going for me. There are so few possible suspects.